PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 18th day of December. It's a foggy, mild, drizzly December morning, and we are going to be flirting with new record highs later today. How about that? Let's get right to some of the Skycam shots early this morning. That's the Birmingham Skycam looking south from the top of the Daniel Building. Low clouds hanging over the city with readings in the 60s this morning. Doesn't exactly feel like Christmas. Up in Gadsden, I promise the city is down there somewhere. You can barely see it. That's the Skycam on top of Lookout Mountain, and down in Sumter County at Livingston. On the campus of the University of Alabama, University of West Alabama, it's a cloudy morning there. It's been colder over West Alabama in recent days, but even there, temperatures are moderating today. Big trough coming into the southwest United States that has produced an amazing snowstorm for places like Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll get the final numbers for those folks later today, but it looks like some spots around there did receive over 5 inches of snow last night. The airport was shut down. Just amazing scenes. Check our blog for some photographs. In terms of the cold air, you can see that the air is very cold, modifying just a little bit. But north of a line from near, Interstate 40, that's where the cold air continues to be. And up on the Canadian border, readings are still around 10 below zero around Duluth, Minnesota this morning. And the storm that produced the snow in Las Vegas is going to produce a big mess for the Midwest and the Great Lakes. That is an ice storm warning for areas north of St. Louis and south of Chicago. That could be a major ice storm. And surrounding that, you've got winter storm watches and warnings for the possibility mainly of snow, especially to the north. This could be a major snowstorm for Des Moines and Chicago and Detroit. We'll look at the snow projection for today, the heaviest snow in the mountains out west. The snow ski resorts will love that. And again, cities like Des Moines, Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland. They get some big snows from that thing tonight. And there's the ice band, which is just south of the snow band, and that could be really ugly. And that runs from about Omaha over to Pittsburgh. And some of the cities in the ice band would include St. Louis and Indianapolis. So, again, if you're traveling up there, be aware that could be a big mess. And here's the overall precipitation look for the next 5 days, valid through Monday evening. And this suggests rain here of about 1/2 inch, and most of that would be with our front coming in here Sunday, and the heaviest up north and out west. And again, a lot of that's going to be in the form of ice and snow. The GFS, this is the OZ run, valid at noon today, and look at that warm ridge nosing in from the Gulf. Wow. And there's the trough out west, and down below that, the big snows continue across the mountains, the southern Rockies. And around here, we think most of the day will be dry. Low clouds and fog this morning, maybe a few peaks of sun this afternoon. And a good chance we'll be up there today somewhere between 70 and 75. Down in South Alabama, below Montgomery, they'll be flirting with 80. Dothan did hit 80 yesterday. Tomorrow, the big winter storm continues moving rapidly to the east. Heavy snow north and northwest of that surface low, and a front tries to get in here, but it just won't have much luck. And accordingly, we think most of the day tomorrow should be dry, any showers isolated, and again, we should be up in the low 70s. Saturday, the front stalls out, a chance of some rain over Tennessee and maybe the Tennessee Valley around Huntsville and Muscle Shoals, but it looks like for Birmingham at points south, most of Saturday will be dry, and again, low 70s are likely. New surge of very cold air coming down into Montana. Sunday, that warm ridge is beat down by that trough to the north, and a cold front comes in here. Now, all of a sudden, this run a whole lot faster. This is suggesting the main rain with that front will be Saturday night, ending early Sunday morning. And you know the deal. Let's wait on the 12Z run, and if that trend continues, we'll adjust the timing on that rain from Sunday to Saturday night. And if this is correct, Sunday will be a day with a clearing sky, windy and cold with a high only about 40, and maybe only on the 30s north of Birmingham. But certainly it's going to be a sharply colder day, and then Monday looks like a cold day and a dry day, mostly sunny for a change. And Monday would be a day with a high in the low to mid-40s after a low in the 20s to start the day. Tuesday of next week, southerly flow returns. As you can see, it is a very quick intrusion of cold air. And Wednesday, Christmas Eve, a trough rotates through here, and there's a good rain event. This trough not as sharp as previous runs we have seen, but still that should generate some good rain on Wednesday, Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day. Now, the weather still looks cool and dry, and that would suggest a high maybe around 50 and an early morning low around 30. And that's about where we should be for Christmas Day, so that's pretty good. And then Friday, the 26th of December, a week from tomorrow, we warm up again. Again, remember, this pattern will just not allow the cold air down here for any length of time, and much of the country is starting to warm up. And we'll check the end of the cycle on the 2nd of January, and you can see the sign of the change there. We're in this flux here, and at this point, a big trough is developing off the British Columbia coast, which is totally opposite of some of the runs we have seen. So the confidence in anything out here is going to be small. That shows relatively mild air over much of the country, but again, the idea is that we head back toward the negative NAO in January, which means a chance of an Arctic shot here at some point. But again, a long way to go before we get there. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.